All right, folks, I'm back. I've got my fifth valve together. I had to make a long standoff. This little guy right there, that's all silver soldered on. It's a little crooked, but I did it real quick and I eyeballed it, and I can always fix it later. But the silver soldering is pretty neat. It's very strong and it works. And I didn't have to change the lever. I have to change the lever because the thumb paddle is in the wrong place. It needs to be about where this is, and the thumb lever needs to be about here. So I'll fix that later. But I managed to make do with what I've got on the horn, so I can take this in and play Brahms tonight instead of the 186. Quite proud of that. Now the other thing is, I'm setting up my sixth valve linkage, trying to figure it out, and I kept thinking it was going to be a three-part system with standoffs, or what they call pillow blocks, little bearing areas for the rod to run through to keep it true. I don't think I'm going to need that. I may need, I'm still going to use them. I'm going to put them here. Well, you can't see it. Here and here. So on second and fourth. This little Goomba right here is most of what the rod's going to have to look like. And then I would have, of course, a mini ball on the end. But if I feed that up right here, everything has enough clearance if I use the right size rod. So it would be well, I can't find where I am on this thing. There. It would be about there with a mini ball. And it would need to rotate up to about there. So you can see. So what I've got here is this ridiculous looking thing, but if I have it with standoffs right there, so it can't move anywhere except up and down, so it's kind of captured, and then it's captured over here with the mini ball, I have this, which looks like it's going to work. If it cannot move this way or this way, if it just can only go up and down and it's connected up there, this should work fine. And then I can work out how it's going to connect to the levers. Right here, that's the fifth valve. I'm going to connect my left index finger to, I'm going to extend this screw out, and I'm going to connect a rod. So the paddles are going to go somewhere around here. And then the bottom of the lever will connect to a rod that has a mini ball on it that will connect to this. And that way I can use this lever or this one, either one, to do fifth. So I can play it as a normal fifth valve with my right hand until I can take my training wheels off and put my big boy panties on. And then I can use it as a sixth valve tuba from here. I'll probably always leave this on just because I sight read better like that. This is always going to be foreign to me when I sight read, so I can put that in later. So that'll be connected to a lever down here, and then this lovely, what do you call it, Rube Goldberg design thing of mine can connect at roughly the same, I can't get this in here. There we go. Can connect it roughly about the same place to the lever, so it could use what I think may be two of the same length rods and mini balls to connect to a point here, and for this valve here, bringing it down and around and connect to roughly the same point here. So I might be able to make the whole thing in one piece, but I mean, you can already see it's a little bit on the complicated side, and it's going, because of the length and it's going around angles and stuff, it will definitely need to be locked in place along this axis so that it will stay true as it goes up and down. It doesn't flop around and make noise. If I can do this, from the valve all the way up to that bend will work perfectly, and then I just have to get from the bend to the lever, again, right here in this space. So we'll figure all that out later. See you later. I'm going to play Brahms on this tonight.